Yo, yo,
Yo,
yo,
yo,
yo,
yo.
yo. Go ahead, coach.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shit, you good? We back. We back. We back, man. We
I
back.
just got some good energy. Some good energy.
Man, you good. You good, man. We back with another one. Matchmakers West Coast edition for sure. Coach Mo in the building. We got a couple more other people coming in. What's going on, Coach? What's the word?
Man, we had our AYF NorCal championship this weekend. Oh, yeah, my apologies for my camera. But we had our championship this weekend, bro, and it was fire football all the way around. Every game that I watched was fire. These games in particular right here, uh, it made me go 4-4 this weekend on a call sheet. A lot of things that I didn't expect happened, but it was great football all the way through. Shout out to them teams that won the championship: Grand Pacers 14U, Boom Squad 12U, uh, Megas 10U, and Grand Junior Pacers 10U as well. Uh, the football, bro, it was just the energy. We get this football so late in the season due to how big California is as a whole. So we get this type of football in my region so far into the season that it was just something that
Yeah,
everybody was waiting on, and they delivered all the way through, bro.
mhm,
The games was in.
for sure. And we
Oh, what's
we
up?
got Fanatic checking in too, man.
What's up, coach?
I came here to check the temperature. Can we put those back up?
Yeah,
Can we put those?
Yes, sir.
I went
Yes,
four
I
and
sir.
just
four,
want. I,
man.
I want y'all to tell me how you did this weekend, if you can, bro.
I went 4-4. I went 4-4 due to a lot of unexpected things going on. You know what I'm saying? I
Mm,
didn't expect a lot of this football to transpire that way, and they
okay.
knocked me to a 4-4 record this week.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I'm cool with that though. That was 50%. In reality I should have went 6-2 at least in my eyes.
Okay. What happened?
Bro, that first of all, the 12U game, the Oakland Dynamite Boom Squad versus that Mega was crazy fire. Oh my god,
Okay.
the game was so intense, bro. It was like 20 next level athletes on the field at one time, bro. The football was so fast, scoring left and right, good defensive stops, bro. I feel like my pick was Mega. I honestly think Mega had him the whole way through. If I'm just gonna give an honest opinion, trust your quarterback, man. Shout out to King, number
Mm,
one, Mega's 12U quarterback, bro. He was fire. It was just late in the game. They just made a decision that I feel like me personally they shouldn't have did. I don't
okay.
think they should have did no no trick play at 4th and 15 when your quarterback been going crazy all game. It just didn't add up to me. And I even said it on the live. I'm like, bro, they gonna be so salty if the next possession he go down there and score. And that's exactly what he did.
Mm.
He went in the next possession,
Yeah.
scored, literally putting them down one. It was 32-39 at that point. It was just over. It was
So
just
you
over.
went. You went
So
Oakland Dynamites twice and lost twice.
And I actually went with the Dynamites to win the HU game. That's the other game. That's the
Yeah.
other game. I feel like
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
should
Yeah.
have.
Yeah. Yeah. You're the reason I lost that game because I trusted you.
Nah, let me tell you
Mm.
that one. Tell you that one. It was the same. It was the same exact thing, bro. With the 12U, they both lost
Mhm.
19-20, both games, bro. It was just hard for me to just. I didn't think Grant's AU was gonna do that again. It's hecka funny because shout out to the coach. He asked me at the game before they play. He was like, "So you betting against us?" I'm just like, it's not like that, bro. It's just hard for me to just see y'all winning this game again, bro. I just had dynamites. It just they couldn't make no plays. It was just nobody could break. Grant
and
defense just they did what they supposed to do.
Mm.
And that was the
Honestly,
game you ended up going live for. And like I told you on the live, that quarterback was he was nice. I mean, when it was down towards the end, he did fumble on one of those big plays and ended up giving Oakland Dynamite the ball back with like 2 minutes left or something like that. But I mean, when they needed him, they was dialing up direct snaps his way the whole, quarterback dive run, like he was going crazy. So um
shout out
outside
to
of that
Lopa.
one, would you say?
I said shout out to Lopa, man.
Oh yeah, definitely shout out to him. Special kid for sure. Outside of that one, what was the like highlight or best game that went on out in the West Coast this weekend? Out of all those games that took place, which one was the one like I did
12U,
this was the Boom
12U,
Squad?
Boom Squad versus Mega 12U. That was a high school game.
Mm.
All the way around. It was under the lights. You know what I'm saying? You got 20 kids on the field, bro. That's gonna be next level. Facts. And it was just the ones that I was talking about the night before the game that I was giving special shout outs to. That were just the ones that actually showcased themselves with all them people watching. Like shout out to Sonny. Shout out to Kaishan. Shout out to my boy Burks. It was all around them three right there, but they delivered. That game was crazy. And it wasn't just them. Them three just stood out to me and everybody else. But then you had kids like King, number one, the quarterback, bro. I don't know him too much. That was my first time really getting to digest him. And he was crazy good to me. Then you had another receiver on their team. He was number two. His name was Kingston. Uh, he was more like a possession receiver, but nobody understands. They not paying attention to it like I'm paying attention to it, bro. I'm talking about number two was opening up the field for everything Burks was doing. Whether you want to give it to
Yeah.
him or not, he surely was, bro. Everything he was running was meshes, outs, curls. He was opening up the field. He drags everything he was doing, bro. He was getting possession yards, bro. He was playing great football, reading the field great, and it just opened up the ball. It just opened up the field for kid like Burke that could break any moment. They not understanding like they really had OD on their heels. How I look at it, like they football was very diverse. You know, you running the ball, you pounding it with Burks. You got Burks doing direct snaps. You got Burks at the slant. So now the defense is all everywhere. Then you killing them with number two. Shout out to Kingston. And then they should. I feel like they should have threw a little bit more head tops to zero. I don't know that kid's name. I could find out, but he had a lot of height on Lamar. Shout out to Lamar, number four OD. He had some height over him, bro. Just feed him. They was playing smart football, but sometimes you just gotta let the kids do what the kids here to do. They all was hype for the moment. Then on the
Oh,
other side, go ahead.
that's a fact. Nah, that's a fact. You good.
On the other side with the OD team, it was normal. That's just normal. They do it. They do that. That's just what they do. So
Yeah,
just the
they
fact that I got to see that mega team play with that type of adversity, that
mhm.
was big to me. That was just very big to me.
They say
Uh,
OD line was going crazy, X and 00. I know you seen that.
Yeah,
Said
that's what
X
I'm
and
saying.
double
They
zero was
do that.
getting
That's
off.
normal. That's literally normal to them. That's like nothing that OD did was nothing outside of OD's football. OD came out there and played Oakland Dynamite football, bro. When it crunch time, they gave it to their dogs and they let their other dogs do what they did when they needed them to do it. They play OD football overall. It was
So
So I
just
got
go
does
ahead.
this shake up your rankings a lot though, bro? Because you got a lot of teams. There's a lot of teams that was ranked higher. They won. Do they go up? You got some teams that
So
lost.
basically, like we
Team
get
you
into
had
the
team
yeah,
you like you got SED. You had SED over Dallas Elite.
just lost. Yeah,
Yep.
SED just lost. So yeah, I be trying to okay. So look at I'm glad somebody on here that could probably give it more insight on what I be trying to do, like today knowledge. Like you probably could break it down a little different for them. Like what I be trying to be as college as possible. Like I
Mhm.
understand like just because certain teams people wasn't paying attention, they just paying attention to now. They not understanding how it started off. So they just see now and just run with what they see, but not really understanding the dynamic of how the power ranking go. Like I be trying to be as accurate as I could be with the people that's helping me. We try to be as accurate as we could be. But with that being said, like when teams like Dallas Elite loses, there's no way you think just because you beat them or they lost to you or that you're just ranked above them. I think that's where a lot of people be getting confused that like teams like that is predominantly dominant, you know. They gonna take a loss every now and then. And on top of that, they losing to another dominant team. It's not like they losing to anybody. A lot of these teams that be losing, they'll go beat uh, Dallas Elite and then go lose to somebody that didn't matter, respectfully. So it just be like it be hit or miss, bro. So I just be trying to keep it as accurate as we could be, dropping people as they should be dropped, probably one spot or two, just depending on the streak the people is under you. Like how OG Ducks dropped all the way down to 3, now they back to 1. It's just about everything going on, bro. It's so much football, so many people dropping scores and stuff. Why it's crazy. I can't even explain it. It's crazy, bro.
Why
But
did you move OG back to 1 though?
because, bro, you gonna make me have to start thinking. I wasn't even, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't even on that mind. Now I gotta go look
My
into it.
bad,
Yeah,
bro. You said it. I
yeah,
seen it. I was like, how the hell
everywhere.
OG go back to 1? You
They
feel
went back
me?
to 1 because who we have at 1? We had OG at 3 at the time. I think, I think it was really OG moved up because Dallas Elite was at the 1 spot, I think,
Hmm.
and then it was Gorilla Mob.
Right, right, right. Then they both
When,
took them.
yeah, when Gorilla Mob lost, it bumped. I think it bumped them up to 2, and
Right.
Dallas Elite was still at 1.
Yeah. And they
Then
just lost.
Dallas Elite had took that loss.
Mhm.
That's really what it was. They just climbing right back up due to the opponents. Like honestly, and then on top of that, Dallas Elite lost a good game. Like it wasn't like they lost to nobody. So it's like we consider, even though these teams that they losing to not even in our system, we gotta count that. I can't not give them losses just because they losing to people out of the region. So that's another thing. Like the people that they losing to might be out of our coast or not whatnot, but we still gotta you gotta count that, bro. We gotta make it look as realistic as possible. We don't want to look like we picking favorites and just doing stuff just to be doing it. Now we gotta be as accurate. With SED moving, it's a lot, bro. It's a lot finna switch, a lot, a
I,
lot.
I
Really?
do I do have a you got to pee.
Nah, he said it's a lot finna switch, which I can understand because Dallas Elite just beat SED. But I just want to know, bro, from your perspective, from what you see, is the OG Ducks really like that? Like, are they a team you think can really represent California in a national tournament and win it?
Yes, I do agree that, but I wouldn't want to just see them there. It's
Okay,
it's it's a team that
okay.
I feel like can beat them, and I keep saying it, but people might think I'm just be playing. But like I like a different style of football,
Who
like
is it?
relentless. I'm gonna keep saying it until I see it happen and the Ducks beat them. I'm just gonna have to keep getting the
Yeah,
you know
oh, whoa, whoa,
I'm gonna
whoa,
have to
whoa,
keep
whoa,
dealing with
whoa.
what I keep dealing with. I really want to see that game though, but it's just like they okay. The only reason why I say that is because of what I'm seeing and witnessing in my region. We got our own teams that's relatable. Like the
Mhm,
Grand Junior
mhm.
Pacers and the OG Duck is the same type of team. They play the same type of football. They I would like to see them, but I feel like I don't even think OG will just beat I don't think they would beat the crap out of the Pacers, but I know they might win that game. But just the style is similar, so it'll just be I would like to see that. Then you got the mega team. That's kind of like relentless, bro. They very relentless is very disciplined, very coachable. They got an all around team. Like not saying the Ducks don't, but the Ducks got an all around. They got a whole bunch of ones. When it get to crunch time and all them ones want that ball, that's when shit get tricky. Compared to a well organized team that got positional players, bro, and every one of them is dominant. Like it's not like them is just not a team that can't just pop anybody. Like I give them their flowers until I see the Ducks beat them. I feel like that's probably the only team I can see real life competing with them right now in California.
Do you think we will ever get that relentless game this year, or is it too late?
Nah, I feel like they gonna do it. I feel like they gonna do it. I feel like it's just something that everybody want to see. Whether I hope it happen this year, but I know very soon it's gonna happen. It's just too much. It's just too hype. It's too much hype around it, bro. And there's
And it,
nothing gonna happen at that game. Nothing's gonna happen. Nothing
Like
is all that
like I told you on Friday, Mo, if it don't happen this year, we'll definitely make it happen next year.
for
But
sure.
the thing that I want Cali to be aware of, and this is where sometimes, even though Georgia, it be so much antics that go around the game happening, but the game happens in Georgia. So it's like you don't like I want both those teams to understand you never want to slight your city or your state out of having that game. Like that game shouldn't be played in Vegas. That game shouldn't be played in Texas. That game shouldn't be played in Florida. That game shouldn't be played in Georgia. That
It should
game
be
should be played
California.
right there in Cali.
Thank
Like
you.
that's the only way for it to happen. You know what I'm saying? So I think we're gonna see it this year. I don't know, but next year definitely. I do have a question about those 12U teams, the Boom Squad and Mega. So do you see those teams compete nationally next year at 13U?
Against each other.
No, I'm just saying just on a national level, like AYF, YNC, or
I mean, as far as Boom Squad is that type of team that do that. They put
they
themselves
belong
out.
to AYF, right?
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
they do that type of stuff. So I for sure can see Boom Squad always picking up pieces. They got a coach over there, Chewy. I know y'all know Chewy, bro. It's one thing
Yeah, that's
about
our guy.
that dude know how to recruit. I give him that. So it's like he always trying to build that national team, bro. So it's like I for sure see them going national. And what I would say about Mega, after the performance y'all put up last night, I would consider it for sure. It's not too many pieces you missing. You're not missing a lot. You're not. You just need to open up everything for everybody else. Like Burks opens up the field, bro. So use him as decoy sometime and use your other weapons. Once they learn how to install that and do it the way Mega do it, because Mega is very strategic, they're gonna be they should for sure go compete nationally. For sure. For sure.
Hey, I like that, bro. I'm gonna say this, man. We talk a lot about Cali older teams, but it feels like a lot of y'all younger teams, like in that 6, 7, 8, 9 type of range, they get
10.
lost in the sauce. Even
Yeah.
10, yeah, we'll say even 10 kind of get
10
lost
and
in.
below.
Like, is it now? The rumor is Cali ball is soft at 10 and under. That's what the folks say, bruh.
Now
Is
it's
that
not that they soft, bro. I wouldn't
Mhm.
necessarily say they soft. We just
Okay?
behind. I could take it. I gotta take some accountability to that too. We just behind, bro. And they don't understand just because of us being here, and we all here. They don't really understand how far behind we is. It's only certain kids that's willing to go out of state to see how far we are behind. And I don't count combines and in camps. Like that's not the same thing when you getting in them pads in that environment. It's different. There's not too many kids in the West Coast really going to go play that type of football to understand how far we are behind. This is my favorite thing to say, bro. We took a non-U team to Louisiana in this January for All American for last season. In the middle of our play, the quarterback said, "Damn," said, and the defensive line shifted. We 9 years old, bro. The whole offensive line stood up, looked at each other, looked at us coaches, and I just in my head like, "Fuck," because we ain't coaching that. Like, what do I tell them? I can't sit here and just like throw them in there, and I'm throwing them to the wolves. As a coach, I knew we are not prepared for that. So we just fought through that game, and Bessemer and them boys gave us Burrow belt. But we took that as a learning lesson. Well, I did. Like, I came home and took that as a learning lesson. I don't know about everybody else, but it's like, to me, for me to see that at 9 years old, and turn around and go to a 14U game, that 12U game we all just watched, and all these other games, bro, and you don't see not one defensive line that adjusts and shifts and makes switches in the gaps, and they don't do that type of football. That's what we not doing. that them boys out there is doing at 9, 10, 11 and up. And damn, that's the difference, bro. We just
Yeah.
so far behind. We just behind.
I ain't
Behind.
gonna lie, but the ball I seen this week, courtesy to your live stream, I don't think it's too far behind. I think it's not as far behind as it like as I don't know. I want to say as you
How
make it
many
seem,
teams you
but I
just
just feel
watched this
like
week, coach? How many teams you watched this week?
I watched just from your live stream, or you talking about
Yeah,
nationally?
just from us.
Grant, Grant in Oakland. Then I watched the Boom Squad and Mega.
That's
And
four teams out of
yeah,
30 million in the West Coast. You get what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah. No, I got you. I got you. I got you.
Four teams that's got well coached and disciplined that could give us
Mhm.
that type of football, bro. Like I said earlier, we go through a whole year of walk through football and then turn around and that's the best football we gonna get all year
Yeah.
Mm.
because of this that exactly what I'm saying. Like, bro, it's not that many, and it's not just the players, but it be the coaching. Like, we have to take accountability to that. Like, not everybody is really out here coaching. So until we get that, like, I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I done been to Georgia, I done been to Florida. Everybody out there love that shit. It don't matter who they don't care if they losing. They don't care if, bro, they out there playing football. It's just different.
Mhm.
The environment got to change like that. It got to get to that. They got to get like that. That's the only way we gonna get better football overall as a West Coast and get some respect at that. I could keep doing all them live streams and showcasing the best teams, but you got to also
Mhm.
think only showcasing the best teams.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm. Let me ask you this, bro. So, how do you envision a big, maybe preseason tournament or something going on out there? If there isn't already one that can highlight a lot more teams.
Yeah,
Um,
man, come on, coach. You know we trying to do that. The thing is, I want
mhm,
to do preseason. I want to do a national. I want to do all that for them. But the only thing is, I gotta do more getting them unified. Like, bro, they would rather go to Florida than to do that. I don't want to sit here and throw an event in the West Coast,
mhm,
and I got all the teams that really should be here. Majority of them is in Florida. Some of them in Alabama, and then we got the rest of the teams right here. That's pointless. So it's like until I got every top team in my DM saying throw that event, every team in every one of our faces saying throw that preseason, throw that national. I'm just gonna keep building relationships. Eventually, it's gonna happen. Eventually, it's gonna happen for sure.
jeez, come on, Cali, come through, man.
Yeah, man. I think it's time, and I mean, the more and more we make ourselves knowledgeable about Cali. I just think the more and more teams are gonna want to go out there and play. Like
Mhm.
I seen the man that's sitting right in front of you make Trotwood 6 and 7 you a real problem on the national level from July until now. You know what I'm saying? So um I think it'll happen, and sometimes we got to be cool with, sometimes it's gonna be guys that's just be like, hey, we even though they in your backyard, they'll still rather go another way and do it, and it's good. They'll learn how to join on that bandwagon. Cause I mean, once the tournament get built up, I think it's no other place to go because you got to think about it. Pretty much everywhere national Cali teams play or have to go, it's always 4 5 hour flight away. So
Mhm.
y'all, it'll behoove y'all to to be a part of an event that's right in y'all state. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Something that you don't have to take a flight to.
There. Hell,
You
let us
can't
bring
just you can't just say California, bro. Trust me. Best believe it ain't just Cali. You got Vegas and California act the same way when it comes down to this youth football. Like
some.
they
Yeah.
not they got to get unified as well. You still got Arizona. Like I actually am networking with all these places, so I hear the insides. I get the insides. Everywhere got the same problems as California. It's West Coast as a whole. It's not just California. California just public with it. That's the only thing about Cali people. They just publicly go express how they feel. Everybody else is doing it behind closed doors if it's not already known publicly. But other than that, it's not no region probably. The most united region to me out of every little area we covering is Washington, Hawaii,
Mm.
Mm.
Shout out Coach Howard.
Washington, Hawaii, and Texas. Other than that, Colorado, Arizona, California, Vegas, they all on the same way, bro. It's the same thing. So it's like we got to
Yeah.
more get them all to understand that we won at the end of the day, bro. Because we the ones getting y'all still represent us. So when Vegas go get punched in their mouth, they talk about the West Coast.
West Coast for
Hmm.
sure.
Yeah, when Cali go get punched in their mouth, they talk about the coast and California because we like the face of it. When we go, everybody gets talked about, bro. It's not just like so. It's like we got to understand we more better off coming together and then like going to go compete as one. I ain't even gonna lie, but that's the only way. Like I'm tired of getting scrapes. I ain't even gonna lie.
Nah, for
Like
sure. I do want to ask you just in regards to your players of the week and games of the week. Well, teams of the week. I think you had mentioned. So is that something you want to get into now, or a little bit later?
yeah, basically our teams of the week is really just the teams that knocked me off. Because
Feel that. I
shout
feel
out
that.
shout out to Grant 14U, man. That was actually big. Then you got that AU Grant team that actually did what they were supposed to be doing as well. You got that 12U Boom Squad team that of course handled their business. And then I also want to give another shout out to what's that fourth game? What was that fourth game? It was the 10U, the Mega. I want to give a shout out to them as well as another just team of the week just because they handled their business. That was the biggest upset to me, honestly. And I
Oh,
ain't like that. But but matter of fact,
Belt Boys got a better record than you?
hold on.
Oh Lord. Bruh.
Before we get into that real quick, can I highlight that game? Can you go back to that real quick with the 10U and the
For sure.
Prime and the Mega? I just want to say something real quick because, like I've been saying, a lot of people don't understand me and Coach Twan relationship. Shout out to Coach Twan. A lot of people don't know me and the Grant team relationship. Shout out to them. Uh, One thing about this Mega team, bro, they like under the radar. Like you don't see film on them. You don't really get to see them. Of course I do because I go see them play. But like I said, the football we in until the championship be trash, so you don't really get to see them play. So then you get like that Grant team that's all over the internet that's actually, very amusing to people and in the region's eyes and everyone's eyes they're the best team. So just me, I go off what I know them as the better team just based off what's being presented. You don't get to see nothing on Mega, bro. They don't even show you. You gotta really be real strategic to get some type of film on them. So it's like Coach Twan told me from day one, you can't post Riley, you can't speak about Riley until we win this 10U championship. That's how confident he was because of the kid Riley, bro. Like he told me that 5 months, like with the season's 2-3 months. He told me like 5 months ago, like we was not even in summer camp when he told me that. And then I asked him one time, can I post him for NorCal Player of the Week? They gave me the green light. I gave him a little shout out with the post. He told me I can't post him again until we win a championship. Like, they just won a championship, bro. So it's like I want the people, everybody, not just California, bro, everybody to know who this kid is. Like, this kid really is a dog, bro. Like, next level. Like, I want to see he one of them kids that honestly need to be playing with amongst those Masons, Kazis. Like he next level like that, but like he at his age, bro, he just too it's just it's no comparison amongst him and him playing against the kids in his age over here. Like, and I had to hold out on that all year until now. And I didn't even know if they really was gonna win, but that kid had 8 touchdowns. 3 of them got called back, and he was responsible for two. One got called back for his
See,
teammates.
I'm a be real, coach. I don't like that.
Why you don't like it?
I don't
What?
like it because, and I see what coach was doing, but I feel like you gotta build the kid, like put the kid out there. And I know it's like, oh man, we gonna keep him up, bring him up. But if you playing 10U, bro, he about to be at high school before you know it.
Yeah, but it's
Build
not
his
even the coach's
name.
fault though. It's like it's not trying to say it like nothing bad, but his dad they
Hmm.
real militant, bro. Like they literally just made him a media because of like they
Yeah,
know what time now. You know what I'm saying? But like
yeah.
his dad got a lot of structure, bro. So the kid is very disciplined overall. He very like he like a kid. He's a real kid, bro. Like like
I ain't mad at that. I'm like that. That's like the family part is cool, but I'm just saying like coach saying, oh man, you like it's hard getting film on Mecca and seeing it. Like, bro, we be wanting to see these teams.
oh
We
God, I want
like
to see
we
everybody.
gotta see these teams. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if you making it hard for us to see these teams, it's counterproductive. You know what I'm saying? But I understand what coach is doing, and I mean ultimately, he was right since he ended up winning the Super Bowl. But that's definitely a coach we got to have on and talk to, and kind of see what he got going for next year because we got to see that kid at a national level, be a part of something. So that's definitely something that'd be dope.
for
Yeah, that's
sure.
Coach Twan. Shout out to Coach Twan, man. He was supposed
Yeah.
to be on here. But he gonna get on here eventually. Probably not tonight, but he for sure gotta get on here because he got a lot to say about Riley, bro. Like it's so much to say about him. Everybody's seen it. He could go play 12U right now and do the same thing, respectfully, on any team. He that dominant, bro. He's a big physical type of kid. He didn't make not one cut. He didn't have to put a hand in their face and
Downhill.
came straight downhill.
I like that. I like that. Hey, Coach Wu trying to get with Coach Kamari of the Mega 6U, man, and get a little game going next year. I don't know if it'll be Cali or Ohio, but hopefully, man, y'all two can get something going, bruh. Cause Trotwood 6U, bruh, they
I
national
mean,
team.
tell it, right? Come on, 6U. Where they from?
They from Ohio.
I mean, we got
Cincinnati, I think.
shout out to rookies. We trying to do a little rookie West Coast as well right now. That we got something. We trying to figure that out right now. Shout out to them. Trying to do an event with me in the West Coast. We trying to bring that out here for 6 and 7s. That's something that we trying to figure out as far as right now. So if they really want some West Coast smoke, you are welcome to come on down. You know what I'm
And
saying?
snap them up, bruh.
It's
Smack
that.
them up, bruh. I don't want the wet. That's why I want them to throw some, cause I want to try to get as many teams from the South to go. Cause I just want them to lose at every age group, bruh. Cause
Who?
what
Who?
the West don't have a stronghold on 13U like they used to.
You
Y'all
crazy.
used to have a stronghold on
Bro,
13.
I got something for y'all right now. I don't. It's just like I said, bro. Once the team start getting more exposed to this football, they got the pieces right now. They not playing the games, bro. But I ain't gonna lie, Benson Bruins 13U.
Mhm.
I'm so upset that they so old, but come on, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That team right there, I ain't gonna lie, bro. They putting on for us anytime. Best believe. And then hold on, let me not even do that. Like, it's not just them. Like you also like don't sleep on GCSA's 13U either. We can't do that, bro. Like we then you got B12P. You do got the SoCal Trojans that's trying to, they trying to get back out there. I'm learning. So, from my perspective, they trying to get back out there because I don't know too much of them doing what they doing right now. So it's like we got the teams, but they just gotta do what they supposed to be doing, going playing some more games, take a little bit more losses on their belt, learn the speed, change the tempo, and we fine. Period. We fine.
But you know what's crazy? Y'all used to have a stronghold on 13, where when it got around 13, we felt like Cali's winning 13. That's a dud. And now it's like, I mean, they in the mix. They in the mix, but them guys ain't. We ain't finna just say they gonna win, but they in the mix. So it's just I don't know, bruh. I don't know if y'all didn't stop clicking up out there or what y'all done did, but it just feel like the dominant years is over with.
Nah, they gonna have them or OC Buckeyes. Both of them gonna do well. Vegas. It used to be Vegas Strong, also one of them top teams. But hey, real quick, because I gotta hop right back off. But I did want to talk to the folks that's out there in the West Coast, man. You know, I'm actually from Oakland. So my whole thing is this, bro. I heard you talking about the was it MAGA coach.
Yeah.
Um, I'm gonna just be like, I'm gonna just say this,
Mega.
bro. Mega. I'm gonna say this, bro. It's no reward in that approach. So for somebody in this day and age to not show their kids, to not show video, to not show footage. I get the military mind. That's a selfish way of going about it. And then to me, I'm gonna just be flat out honest with you, bro. You, I'm pretty sure that this same coach looks at other people's videos, footage, and in California, to be honest, in California in general, they really don't show footage like that. And that's why I say, bro, they falling so behind on many levels. When you was speaking about people falling behind, it's on every level, bro. It's media, it's coaching, it's the approach to the game. Like it's they behind on support, right? They behind on so many levels, right? It's a state in the in a city that runs and operate at we don't have time to sit there and think about nothing. But bro, all those elements are gone, which is why it's going to be hard for people to come out there and want to support or want to play for those teams because nobody is supporting each other. You know what I'm saying? Just like what is it? Let's talk Sports Nation. He should be one of the biggest platforms out there, but it's the lack of support and all that. But tell your coach, bro, that them kids need to get the exposure. This is not the time to be giving them kids, especially out there in California, to be giving them kids a late head start. I mean, a late start at what everybody else is doing. You know what I'm saying? It ain't okay. Oh no, we're not gonna let you show a picture, or we're not gonna let you show footage. Why not? The benefit is the kid. You're making it about you. So I'm not in support of that. So your coaches out there, you're not uh, putting your videos out there, and you don't want people to come film. It ain't about y'all. I've been saying that the whole duration. You know what I'm saying? But that's all I got, bro. Anything you want to say to me before I hop back off?
Nah, you said exactly what you needed to say, coach. You said exactly what you needed to say.
Martin Luther King, over here, man.
Come on, that's a Cali native for you, man. So if he said what he if he said what he said, man, he stood on it. He left the lie. Just take it up with him.
Nah, but I see people in the comments telling me, man, 13U Benson is a problem this year.
That- Come
Uh,
on, bro. You gotta respect my boys. We
yeah.
gon' we gon' we
one
gon'
one of them got one of them
go ahead.
got player of the week. The Makayo, number 8. He a good kid over there.
It's good. I just think I got about two or three on this side of the map that I'm just like, I don't know, bruh. Like, I don't know. I think for me,
Who we
bro,
going? You gonna bring them to the
y'all
bringing them
y'all
January?
OG harbor area. You know, them dudes out there getting popped, man.
I ain't even gonna lie, bro. What you not finna do is get up on here and speak about my boys like that, man. Just bring the smoke and let them back it up, man. Come on, that's all I'm gonna tell
I'm
you, coach.
just
'Cause
saying,
they
man.
ready to play. We've
I
been
was
waiting.
sold a dream. I was sold a dream about Harbor area not losing in 3 years and all these other things. And I'm thinking like I'm finna get one of the most dominant teams ever. And dudes getting popped. What's
No,
up?
legit. I ain't gonna lie. They was a 3 year unbeaten team, but like one thing about the West Coast is we waking up, bro. Everybody getting
Mm.
some recruiting going. Everybody picking up their line, getting their trenches together. Everybody got fire skill sets already. So it's just like other people is getting hip to what's going on. People taking it more serious. That's really what I'll say. A lot of people taking this football more serious. It's more people out here ready to take that number one spot, as you see. Like
Right.
also, it's another game we got right now coming on the 9th, Saturday. Palmdale versus
All right.
uh Cutthroat. Weird, that's happening. That's actually finna.
That's
Yeah,
a
Wow.
oh
good one.
look
11
at the
policemen.
faces. Look at the faces.
Okay.
Yeah, that's gonna.
Cutthroat versus. Hey,
Yeah,
hey, dude, you want to give an early prediction?
I'm just.
Palmdale was on our offensive powerhouses,
You
preseason
funny.
offensive powerhouses.
He funny. I ain't giving. I don't got no early predictions, man.
Come on, bro. No
I
early.
got a prediction. Give me Cutthroat.
I gotta think about it, bro.
Give me Cutthroat 20 to 12.
I don't know, bro. Palmdale score like that.
I
They
think it's gonna be physical. See, the thing about it is like this too, cause these are two of my favorite 11 U's. This is one of my. I love these two teams.
hmm
Uh, Palmdale. Neither one of them is like flashy.
hmm
Neither one of them is flashy. They just like Palmdale. I feel like Cutthroat has the better skill set overall. I can say that, but I feel like Palmdale got real trench babies. Like I'm not even just talking about on the line. I'm just talking about the whole team. Like them boys is just they ready to go up with anybody type of thing. It's not no walk in the park with them. And then you know that quarterback is like that's like Cam Newton back there. That's opening up the field for
Right.
everything, and he can throw. So it's oh my god, yeah, I can't wait for that one. I mean, I'm
Yeah,
going down there,
Palm Knights in the building too. Shout out to Palm Knights. We see you in the comments, man.
coming down there. I gotta go see that live
Oh,
and
you gonna be live
yeah, live. I'm going live. We gonna go on live, and everybody gonna feel that energy. I ain't even gonna lie, that's gonna be a movie too. Back to back to back to
Hey,
back.
Cali football been looking good. Like I said, this weekend, tapping into your lives, bro. Like it was thick out there. Like
Oh,
good vibes, family vibes. Like it was everything was going smooth out there. Like I like what I seen. It definitely looked like, something that, I would definitely love to be a part of this next season, for sure.
Let me ask you this: do you think either one of them teams could beat SED?
11U
Yeah.
trench work first. Trenches. As soon as they get their trenches together, like all the way, them they beating a lot of teams. Both of them for sure. I feel like Cutthroat just need a few more linemen. I feel like Palmdale linemen actually dogs. So I ain't even gonna say they just need trenches. I just feel like, bro, Palmdale just like I said, bro, they got a team full of dogs, bro. Them kids is just ready to go to war. If they and then they do have athletes, so I can't just make it seem like they don't. But it's like when you watch Palmdale, nothing's flashy. They just straight on business. It's just
Right.
straight business. It's not they not too flashy, so I just feel like they missing just a little bit more some more elusiveness. If they just find that 1 to 2 players, maybe like a crazy athletic receiver, cause they backfield is nice. They backfield cool for sure. They just probably just need, or maybe just some more height at the receiver. Probably more height with the receivers. Other than that, they team is fire. It's not too much they need. I just feel like it's just probably more height at the receiver, more a bigger body, some more
Mhm.
speed, cause they got straight slots. Like they slots is crazy. Like wing backs, you can't really stop them. They very elusive. But I just feel like some more height, some more depth for them. That'll be good. And as far as Cutthroat, just a few more linemen. Just a few more linemen. And they smacking. I can't. I don't. I would like to see them against SCD, but that 11U SCD team is crazy
For sure. For sure.
for sure. For sure, you ain't gonna trick me to say nothing stupid.
Hey, I know you picked walk down game this week on West Side Wildcats. Did you get a chance to see that? Fnatic had one live at that one.
Nah, I watched a few live, like a few seconds of that game.
Hmm.
I seen a few of the Bears game. I tried to watch everybody's game that I tried to see, so I was just in and out on everybody.
Damn, nah, these were some pretty good smart picks, man. The mob. What else you lost? What else you lost on here?
I won everything on this one, and then I went
Okay,
4-4.
next
This is my
page.
4 that went good, and then it's my 4 losses.
Damn, you lost 4 in a row, like 4 straight games, back to back to back to back on one sheet.
One sheet, all lost.
Sheesh, bruh.
0-4 on that one, bro.
Bro, my thing is, bro, you do the rankings, right?
Yes,
When you a part of the rankings committee over there, how you go against the teams you ranked higher?
because, bro, like you gotta look at, like I said,
Yeah,
that mega team lost by 1 point. 1 point, and they ranked like that when amongst the West Coast. You gotta think, bro. In NorCal, them two teams is top. Like that's a real game right there, bro. That was what people expected if it wasn't Grant. So you know what I'm saying? Like that was a real matchup all the way through. I really with everything in me thought that 12U mega team was gonna pull that off. And everybody seen they almost pulled that off
right,
for sure.
right.
So
Think we
that's
got
why I
mega
got that
coach
spot.
here, right here. Coach Twine, what up?
Building, Coach
What's
Twan.
happening? What's up, fellas?
Coach
Man, coolin', coolin'. What's the word with it?
Coach Twan took the loss this weekend, right?
I wouldn't be on here if I took the L. You got to
Coach,
call
we
Ferg for that. Call
coach
Ferg for that.
Coach Mo was speaking about you all and the good win. Definitely congrats on that. And he was
Right on.
speaking about a kid over there named Riley.
Mhm.
Oh, Riley Smith Murphy.
Yeah. Why don't you want us to see film of Riley?
I ain't worried about y'all as the people that we got to play.
Okay.
I
So
ain't.
you're not worried about the media having it,
I'm not. I'm not worried about that. One thing I'm not pressed about that at all. As a coach,
for sure.
as a leader of the organization, that don't really. That's not the forefront. At the forefront, obviously,
Hmm.
development key, right? That's what we're talking
Hmm.
about. That kid's special, regardless whether y'all see him now or
Hmm.
later. Y'all gonna see it. You know what I mean? The distractions are the things that I try to stay away from within the
Yeah.
minds of football. Because people take shit the wrong way, and then you got people
Hmm.
who express their opinion towards kids on social
Hmm.
media, which is just like they're kids. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Let them be kids. Let them play ball. Um, that kid is special.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm happy to hear that aspect of it because I was like, man, if media can't post, I was about to say, hold on, cause that's
It's
counterproductive. But all
and
right.
it's not even that because there's some stuff out there. We got our local media guy. Shout out Swag Sports. He
Fire.
he shoots everything. Like he'll give you live updates right then and there. He there
Hmm.
from start to finish. When we show up to open the gates, he
Hmm.
there. He's shooting them kids. He putting them out there. He not charging nothing. You
Hmm.
know what I mean? He putting it
Fire.
together. And there's videos out there. My thing was with my guy
Hmm.
and the extraness of it.
Hmm.
Last year he put out the rankings. He ranked kids. Like I said, you had adults taking shots at kids. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? And I'm just like,
Yeah. Yeah.
it really has
I
no
get it.
place over here. But you gonna see it. We showcase our kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We showcase them. We take big games year in and year out. The world at some point is gonna see what we have over here, and you know what I mean, and what they do if they doing it the right way.
Yeah. And seeing that the season is coming towards the end, what's the national goals for next year? Do y'all even plan on being national, or is that something that's on the table?
I mean, Mega is a 5-year organization. This is our 5th year right now as we speak. We've sent teams to nationals multiple times, multiple teams. I've taken 2 teams myself, a 10U team and an 8U team to nationals. Our
Hmm.
first year in existence, we played the OG Ducks at regionals on 2 levels, and a third level that was supposed to play the Cali Bears at the time. We played big games. We
Hmm.
played national teams. Um, we haven't came out on top yet. You know what I mean? But ever since we started, we've been on the scene. We've been out there rubbing elbows, seeing how it
Fix
goes.
your mic, coach.
My mic. Can you hear me now? We good?
You just
It's
clicking.
like glitching water underwater sound.
Hmm. What about now?
Yeah, I thought it was me. I had hopped off and hopped back on.
Like
Uh,
Retarded.
is
just
your phone?
try hopping off and come back on, coach.
Glitching, that's all. Glitching. Nah, I
Yeah.
was feeling what he was saying too, bro. He was cooking.
Yeah, I definitely get it. I mean, if it's things like that, and I mean, fanatic. I mean, firsthand how those rankings go. Like
Yeah.
people like Mo Pico, like it be so many people that say the wildest stuff. Like, and it's crazy because I see how you do your rankings, and it's kind of similar
Mhm.
to us a little bit. Like it's open where people could comment and like ask you direct questions about certain things, and it's not many people that do their rankings like that. But that's what make the platforms because people could speak on the rankings. But it is unfortunately at some at points in times where it's like you could have parents or either other coaches take it a little overboard. When we talking about kids at the end of the day. So um, I definitely felt coach on that.
How we sounding now, fellas?
Way
You
Good.
better.
good to go. You good to go.
Okay, where was we at? Oh, talking about our national aspirations. So yeah, we've taken we actually came up short second place. What was it? 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Nationals D2. And the last year was in Kissimmee. So we got national aspirations every season. If we have the right team, we'll show up. We're gonna play. And
Okay.
myself personally, I take the D1 bracket every year. I wouldn't shortchange my kid on that experience. My kids on that experience for
Mhm.
nothing. We need to see what it looked like now, so we're ready
Right.
And
later. I don't care if I go out there and get wiped down.
Come
We're
on.
gonna go see what it looked like.
yeah, I like that mentality. Is there any team on the coast that you want? Like, hey, we need that, or is it in the team in the nation that you want that it's like, hey, we need that next year?
Shit, we on the West, man. There's only one team out here. There's only one org out here that we aim for, and any chance we get them, we're gonna line it up. And they out, y'all know where they at. After they might be coming up here pretty soon. So we're gonna get it. We're gonna get we're gonna get some. You know what I mean? We're gonna see what it look like.
Who OG?
You know it. You said it, not me.
Okay,
Yeah.
Killer.
We
we
Dude.
we could
but
definitely make that happen.
Mr.
Yeah,
that,
Lee.
yeah,
I
that's
mean, and
gonna
like I
happen.
said, we've been across from each other. We've played each other, just not on a regular basis. You know what I mean? We respect everything that they doing down there. You know what I mean? When we put our program together, like I said, we on the West Coast. We 6 hours apart. You know what I mean? We know exactly where we aim at, and it's our fifth year in existence. Let me remind y'all, we on our way.
Yeah, no, definitely, Coach. Coach Mo, you got something?
Nah, I'm letting my boy do his. He feeling it. Let him do his thing, man.
Yeah,
Let him
yeah.
talk.
Okay, then that's the
We
best
just
thing.
answer the questions how they come in. You feel me? Whatever
Yeah,
y'all
yeah,
need to
yeah.
hear.
Nah,
We
cause coach definitely Coach Mo put us down. Well, he put me down on y'all on Friday, and he was mega, 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 mega. I'm like, man, mega was like I haven't heard of these guys, and but he definitely definitely put a good word out there about y'all. So it's great to hear that y'all was victorious this weekend, and on top of that, hearing how special of a kid y'all have, and he was comparing them to the Masons and Kazis of Rare Breeds of the world, and just all these other kids that are at national level. So that's definitely something that we need to see.
yeah.
Even the Axtons over at OG Ducks, you know what I'm saying? They got some great kids down the way as well. So have y'all played Relentless yet this year, or is that something that hasn't been made yet either?
We haven't played we haven't played anybody outside of AYF NorCal. We were slated to play
Okay.
them over this summer at the at Chewy's at his preseason tournament that he
Mhm.
put together. Unfortunately, we had to pull out last minute One
Okay.
thing about our organization is we're not year round. We
Hmm.
get new kids every year, first time players on every level every year. And how registration works for us is we don't get everybody until track is over. We have junior
Hmm.
Olympic participants, baseball is
Hmm.
over, basketball, whatever other sports.
Hmm.
Um, and we want multiple sport athletes. You know,
Yeah.
football, that's just not how it is out here. So we had just got our pads a week before the tournament,
Hmm.
and we were having registration issues with payments. So just like
Uh,
I told Chewy, if they don't make their payments, we're not playing in the tournament.
yeah.
You know, like
Understandable for sure.
we're a startup organization. You know, still within, like I said, 5 years. We don't got no funding. We don't get grants. Everything is pretty much on registration fees.
I ain't
But
gonna lie. I like how you maneuvering and um. I don't want to say getting too big or ahead of yourself, but you pacing and tracking, everything out like how it should be. Because I think the problem with a lot of these teams that break into the national scale, which you all are national and you all have competed nationally, but you'll have a team that say that a team that's able to get the funding or something, they'll go out first year, play all these national games, get popped up, and it's like, well, damn, you done lost the morale in your kids. You know what I'm
mhm,
saying? When you could have
yep,
been, building that and, just taking games and, not saying that you ducking anybody, but just taking games and being smart and actually coaching these kids up as they go. So definitely salute to that. Um,
absolutely,
and,
bro.
when it comes to funding and different things like that, uh, we definitely, I don't know how everything is set up, whether it's 501(c) or whatever, but
Absolutely.
we could definitely help reach out and send you all some stuff in regards of directions you all could look into, especially in the West Coast, for y'all to get some funding. So that it
Absolutely.
could at least lighten the load or lighten the whatever it costs to travel for you all. Because I spoke to Devon when he was out at YNC in July, and he was like, "Man, you got to think for us to travel all the way over here, about 10,000 a team.
Hmm.
We bringing 4, 5 teams." So it's like,
Yeah,
you know,
it
uh,
adds up, man,
yeah,
for
no,
sure.
definitely, definitely,
You know.
definitely. What's the goals for the
So,
rest of the season, though, Coach?
but to my point from earlier was we were supposed to play relentless, and we ended up backing out. Um, I would love to play. We ready to play anybody now. We ready to play anybody.
Uh,
Not saying that not in a big headed way or anything like that,
mm,
but our boys ready to play some ball. We really didn't get to play a lot of meaningful ball throughout the season because of how our league is set up.
mm,
I would say we had maybe two tough games on our schedule.
mm, mm,
So no,
Same here.
obviously that doesn't really get you ready for national competition. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
we had games where I literally would tell this kid that we're talking about, Riley Smith Murphy, I'm
mm,
gonna give you the ball one time.
mm,
The rest is up to you. You got to go get it on D or any because I know if I could would have gave him the ball, it's untouched. You know, there's
yeah,
times dogging into the end zone, and you know what I mean. It's
mm,
just because it's so spread out here, and then the way that the league sets up the games
mm,
is for everything to kind of light up towards the end of the season.
yeah.
You know, so that
When
didn't
things
really
should
get us
kind of be
ready
getting
for
tougher towards the end. Yeah.
absolutely,
I
absolutely.
low key asked Coach Mo on Friday, because of course, on the national level, we always get to hear about the best Cali teams once they hit 11, 12, 13. I'm like, should some of these younger teams start looking at merging early on? And I don't think y'all necessarily have to merge because y'all kind of found the recipe. Y'all had the talent, and y'all are growing at a right pace for y'all. But I think, for a lot of the Cali teams that have national aspirations, I think to me, I don't think merging should be off the table for some of them. I think it'd actually be to their benefit because shit, I just know how many teams it is out in Georgia, but let alone Cali. Like I know it's a just a crazy amount of teams. It's like, bro, merge it since all of y'all want to go nationals and kind of not saying that you got to belong to one or two teams, but
Mm,
it's enough teams out there where if a couple of them just merged, I think y'all have some problem bring problems to a lot of these teams nationally out in Florida, Georgia, Texas, all of that.
for sure. I mean, to be honest, it sound good, bro, but that's hard to do out this way.
I told him
Oh, for
that.
sure.
It's hard to do
Shit,
out
it's
this
hard to do
way.
everywhere.
Absolutely, but I'll say this: there's no shortage of talent. There's no shortage of talent out here, man. It's crazy if you watched football just in the general area that we're in the East Bay, youth football, right? It's so many teams in a small radius, but
Hmm.
the talent is crazy. So I mean, just for instance, we're a Pittsburgh team. We also have Pittsburgh Junior Pirates, who are right downstairs, right next door.
Hmm.
Talent. If just us two was together, would be problems.
Hmm.
And then you have teams that are another 10 minutes away. You got teams in
Hmm.
Concord. You got teams right here in Brentwood, right in
Yeah.
Antioch as well. Other teams, shit, Wolverines, NorCal Wolverines. They play in a
Hmm.
different league, but bunch of talent over there. There's no shortage of talent. The problem is that the people the head people in charge are unable to come together and just say, hey, this is what we're gonna do for the area. Everybody wants their own thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I mean, and rightfully so. It is what it is. It comes with the territory. But there's
Yeah,
no
because I
shortage
mean,
of talent,
ultimately,
man.
when it works, it works. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's few and far in between where it actually works. And I feel like you all are trending to the side where it actually works. You know what I'm saying? So um, I just think it's fewer megas and OG Ducks and relentlesses and, OC Buckeyes and, SoCal Trojans of the world out there.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's few and far in between. Like you said, it's plenty other teams. It's like, man, if y'all come together and put the egos aside, y'all will really be making some noise nationally. So, um, and I don't know. It's always a hope, but I feel like next year we definitely gonna be more instrumental. Just our platform in general, alongside with the help of Coach Mo in the West Coast, because there's a lot going on out there that I think needs to be spotlighted, and some of these kids need to shine on them, and it shouldn't take until they get to high school and stuff like that, and they at St. John Bosco for them to get a light on. So, we
Straight
definitely gonna turn it on for sure.
Man, more than welcome, man. We with all partnerships.
And definitely, definitely. That was it as far as my questions for you, Coach. Man, like I said, congratulations on the big win this weekend. Coach Mo, you got anything? I think Coach Mo probably 'cause I know he's having some technical
Yeah,
difficulties. But
yeah, I
like I said,
appreciate
Coach,
y'all for having me on, man.
man, most definitely, we gonna wrap
Uh,
soon. Like I said, we gonna get with you because we want to see Meg outside some more next year. So if we could get
Absolutely.
some teams to
We
Cali or
got regionals
help.
out here, man. We got regionals in 2 weeks, man.
Okay,
Right
Yeah,
here. We got
keep
regionals in 2 weeks, so we still got action. And we
keep us in
and,
tune on who y'all end up playing. We gon' I
I
followed
mean,
you from the
word is
page
it's the
earlier, so we
Ducks.
gonna lock.
Word is
yeah,
it's the
yeah.
Ducks.
They playing
That's
the
the
Ducks.
word.
Ooh.
That's the word. So you know what I mean. They gonna be coming up here, and we get to see what it look like. You know what I mean. We get to put our boys to the test. And don't get me wrong, Riley's a tremendous football player.
Hmm.
We play team ball.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
told him about
We
everybody.
play team ball.
About everybody.
He's just the catalyst. You know what I mean? Like he moves us. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
we play team ball. This is how we're built. You know what I mean? Riley is just a huge star, man. He's a
love
huge
that.
star. Man. He loves football. I can tell you that.
Yeah,
He takes
most
it
definitely.
serious. He don't do no playing right now at 10. Matter of fact, it's his birthday. Happy birthday, Riley.
Salute to the young life,
Birthday.
man. Happy
You know
birthday,
what I
man.
mean?
When you see this,
Absolutely. And that championship game was, the start of his celebration for his birthday. But
Yeah.
believe me, that's nothing new, man. We play Org played against him a couple years
Mm,
ago when he was 8. He was at the Dynamites.
mm.
We
Okay.
played them in the championship. Riley was doing what Riley
Sheesh.
do then.
Yeah.
He
Said
was
he
doing
said he
what he
was
could do what
dog
he do
then.
then, man. He's a dog, man. He's different.
Love
It's
that.
I don't anticipate coaching another kid like him.
Ooh, man.
You know what I mean? He's one of those ones we'll see playing. You know,
Mm,
we'll see playing on Sundays for sure, or Mondays or Thursdays. You know, they got NFL games all day of the week now.
definitely, definitely, definitely. Well, for sure, coach, man. I appreciate it. Like I said, man, we definitely gonna wrap soon. We in touch. I followed you from the page, so anything as far as videos and stuff you want us to, toss up at the kids, just let us know. We definitely do our part in regards to that. So we here for you, and definitely salute to Mega.
Right on,
We
salute,
we
appreciate it, fellas.
man, no doubt, man. Coach Mo, you got anything before we check out? I think he's still having some technical difficulties, but we in and out of here, man.
For
Matchmakers.
sure.